We all know that being in a relationship, a loving relationship, can be the most amazing, gratifying experience there is. It can be the highest high of life. But we also know that when that relationship hits a low or it's struggling, it can be the lowest low of our life. It can be the most painful, heart-wrenching experience of our lives. So in this video, I want to provide you with my top 10 tips for rocking your relationship. Because let's face it, if your relationship is in the pooper, your life is in the pooper. Because you can't reach your full potential, you can't go after all the success and fulfillment you want in life when you're distracted with the pain and emotional turmoil of a struggling relationship. So today, you're going to learn the top 10 ways to get your relationship back on track for the long term. Hey there, Alexa here. If you're new to my channel, this channel is all about providing you with tips and advice for reaching your full potential in life, for obtaining that success and fulfillment that you desire. If that sounds good to you, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified of when I release new videos each week. So before we jump into the content for this week's video, I wanted to stress the importance of knowing that it's okay that you don't know this stuff. It's okay if you feel like you're struggling in your relationships or you've always struggled in your relationships. Because honestly, knowing how to work in a relationship and work at your relationship is just an education, and an education that we don't receive in school or through life. It's kind of a trial and error thing. We've always just had to witness love through our parents' relationship or other people's relationship around us. And that is what we have adapted within ourselves. But you can actually learn how to have a successful relationship, and it just takes the skill set and the know-how of how to do so, which you will learn here in these 10 tips. So please don't stress and don't be hard on yourself if you feel like you're always failing at relationships. So please don't beat yourself up or be hard on yourself for not knowing this stuff in advance. It's not something we know innately. We have to learn it, just like we have to learn algebra in school or calculus in school. We need to learn how to have productive and healthy relationships. So you will learn about that in this video. Let's get started. Tip number 1, accept that relationships take work. You can't expect to have a bathing suit ready body by summer if you don't work out in the winter, right? You can't expect to have a healthy and fit body if you don't exercise regularly or eat healthy. Relationships are the same way. They take consistent effort and conscious effort in order for them to succeed. So accepting that relationships take work is a huge part of the success in the relationship, and taking the time to make that effort often and consistently will lead to a successful relationship. Tip number 2, not only do you have to work on your relationship, but you have to work on yourself within the relationship. Acknowledging and assessing your strengths and weaknesses in your relationship and how they impact you and your partner in the relationship is key. I would recommend to make a plan for improving your weaknesses and utilizing your strengths in tough times during your relationship. Relationships are not like running a business. In a business, you focus on your strengths and you utilize your strengths all the time. In a relationship, your strengths will get you through the tough times and enhance the good times. Your strengths can help save an argument and help you focus on creating solutions in your relationship. But your weaknesses, if ignored, have the potential to kill your relationship. So it's really important to assess, acknowledge, and become aware of your weaknesses and work on improving those. So tip number 2 is to remember not to just focus on your relationship and growing your relationship success, but also to focus on yourself as an individual within that relationship and building your self-awareness over time. Tip number 3. Know that on the most basic level, we all just want to be loved, respected, appreciated, and supported in life. So this tip is huge for understanding issues within your relationship. Because if you or your partner is frustrated, mad, upset, sad, giving you the cold shoulder or whatever, it usually boils down to being a feeling of lack in one of these 4 areas. So, does your partner feel loved? Do they feel supported? Are they feeling respected in the relationship? Are you feeling loved, appreciated, respected, and supported in your relationship? If not, that usually leads to trouble. So knowing these four basic needs of a human will help you to uncover the base of your problems. Because usually it's not what we're saying out loud that the problem is, it boils down to one of these four reasons. So, in my own experience, whenever my partner is upset with me or having a bad day or something like this, I ask myself, have I been giving my partner enough love lately? Have I given him the feeling that he is respected? What am I doing to show him that he is supported, appreciated, loved, and respected? If there is something that I am missing, that I'm not doing, I will address that and raise that concern with him. So I would say, ask yourself before you make any assumptions about why your partner might be mad or upset with you. Ask yourself, am I not showing them the respect they need? Am I not showing them how much I appreciate them? Have I been, so busy that I haven't been showing them love or support? And if the answer is yes, address that and make sure that you do show up 100% for your partner. Tip number 4, you are responsible for your own emotions and feelings within the relationship. Your partner cannot make you happy. Your partner cannot make you feel sad. Your partner is not in control of your emotions or your feelings. You are. You are 100% responsible for your feelings and emotions within a relationship, within your life, and as you walk through life. Empower yourself by choosing your emotions wisely and consciously. Now, this is a huge topic. I could do a whole series on your feelings and how to control your feelings and your emotions. But I want to give you one piece of advice here, is to get curious about your emotions. Don't automatically assume that your partner is making you feel that way, because you are feeling a certain way because of what you're thinking about the event that happened. Your partner might have said a statement to you, and that statement is going into your body and into your mind, and you are translating it through your experiences of life and giving it a meaning. And when you give it that meaning then results in your emotions. So if you give the meaning of, he's disrespecting me with that comment, he's disrespecting me with the way he's acting, then you're going to start to feel disrespected, you're going to start to feel disappointed, and all of those things. Whereas if you take the same event and you think, wow, my partner must be struggling at work or something because he's not usually like this or she's not usually like this, I should find out what's going on with them. You will feel a lot different inside, because as a result of how you've interpreted that event, then you feel, well, curious, you feel loving, you feel concerned, rather than angry, disappointed, or frustrated. Does that make sense? This is a huge topic, but just get curious with your emotions. So if you're feeling frustrated, ask yourself, okay, what am I thinking about this event that's making me feel frustrated? Maybe I need to look at it from a different perspective. Maybe I'm taking it personally when I shouldn't take it personally. Think about